Hi guys, I hope you guys are good. Thank you so much for joining me today. I'm going to talk about EasyEquities. Everything that you need to know about EasyEquities, I'm going to talk about it. If you are joining this channel for the first time, my name is Msizi Simon Lovu. You can call me MSN. I talk about everything that has to do with entrepreneurship and financial education. So in this video, I'm going to cover everything that you need to know about shares, about buying stock. I'm going to talk about the platform so that you are comfortable with using the platform before you actually start using it. I'm going to share a lot of things, so please follow along. Please do like this video and subscribe because it's going to motivate me to keep on pushing this content and give you all the videos that you guys need. So please do follow me and like all my social media platforms. That will be much appreciated. So let's start. I'm going to cover introduction and then the background of this platform and who's behind this whole platform and all of that. We are going to explore the actual platform, the Easy Equity platform. We're going to talk a little bit about Capitec, since they've integrated this platform in their mobile app. So we're going to look at that as well. Number 5, we're going to look at tax-free investing. That's an interesting one. So please stick around for that. How to deposit your money on EasyEquities. Many people have been asking me this question, so I just thought let me put this question down and let me just answer it. Number 7, how to buy shares, which is the most important and exciting part. So I hope you're going to enjoy this video. So let's start. Right, the introduction. It's very important for you guys to understand where does this buying of shares come from and why are we even buying shares? And where is it coming from, the history side of it. So yeah, this thing started long time ago in the 1400s, when people realized that, okay, you know what, we can actually start exchanging goods, and this guy, and Antwerp was the guy who started this whole concept thing, but it really started materializing in the 1600s, where the first modern stock trading is created in Amsterdam. That's where the actual whole trading thing started. And then later in the 70s, a group of merchants made a Bretton Woods tree agreement. So basically, this was an agreement of saying, okay, you know what? Let's meet every day and actually now exchange a stock. That's where then the New York Stock Exchange was established. And then it went further and went further and further. So I'm not going to interpret all this history, but you can read through it. I think it's very important for you to know and understand this history. So just go through it. If you are investing in the S&P 500, you now know who's established it and when it was established. And then further, you can see that, in the 1929, the US stock crashed. That was the big thing that really happened in the market, but it quickly went up, and then it was going and it was going until the recent years in the 2008, where the stock again it crashed, and many financial institutions they struggled. Many people who were in business at that time, they really really struggled. So this is a slight idea of what is happening in the stock market and how has it been performing or how has it been doing. In the 1971, you can see that is where they introduced in Nasdaq, which is one of the big indexes or basket of investments or shares. So you can see what has been happening here. So let's move on to this graph. This graph is clearly showing us what has been happening in terms of buying shares and which ones were quite big and when. You can see that in the 1800s, finance and real estate was a huge thing. It was big because many people, were buying houses, and that's where financial institutions were established and all of that. And then transportation, that's where in the middle 1800s and to the 90s, people were now starting to buy cars, creating cars rather. And that's where you now see that many people were getting into the motor industry and all of that. And then in the middle 90s, that's where we now see the energy and materials are being built. There we are talking about gas and all of that, the establishment of mines. you know that's where that whole thing was happening and stuff. And then now we are in the digital stage, and it only started in the 1975, where you can see there is black and red there. That means the energy and material, it was still happening even in those years, you know. And then technology was then introduced, which is the current age that we are now living in, and it's growing every day better and better. So we're living in the digital age now. So that's a bit of a background of what is happening in the stock market and how the industries have been emerging and changing and all of that. So now let's look at the background of the actual company, the EasyEquities guys. Who are these guys that we are investing on? Should we trust them or we should not trust them? So EasyEquities is one of the companies of the big company called Purple Group Limited. This company is listed in the JSE. So you know that if the company is listed in the Johannesburg Stock Exchange, it means that it is a big company. It's a company that is trustworthy, which you can definitely put your money into, or that you can trust with your money, because they are out there, they are known, they're in a very big institution in South Africa that list all the public companies or big companies. So within this company, what do you then find? You find that there is quite a number of activities or products. Number one, you can buy stock, a South African stock. You can also buy a USA stock. You can also buy or be part of the property section, where you can be part of buying a stock or property, virtual property. There are so many other things that these guys provide, such as a retirement plan. They have it under their banner, or part of the things that they have. I've just mentioned a few things here. They also have a trading platform which they have established long time ago. I believe these guys were one of the people who came up with trading platforms back then, when trading was still the new thing. So what am I saying to you? I'm saying you can trust these guys. These guys have been in the market for quite some time. They know what they're doing. And EasyEquities, as one of the company or one of the products that you can use to buy shares or invest, you can trust Purple Group that they will be doing justice with your money. And what these guys have done, guys, let me tell you this. They have done investment to be so easy. Back then, investing or investments used to be a thing of elites, people who are rich. Those are the only people who were affording to invest. So now these guys, they've made this thing to be fashionable, to be accessible to everyone. So now you can invest with as little as 5 rand, which was not a thing. If you want to invest in big companies like banks and all of that, you're going to need millions of rands or millions of dollars, if you want to call it that, just to start. And these guys are now saying, no, man, investment should be for everyone. So that's what these guys have actually done. Now let's move on. Let's explore the actual app now. What do you see if you come to the app? Number one, you can download a mobile app using your Google Play or iPhone store and download the app. It's called EasyEquities, as it's written here, EasyEquities. Or you can obviously go online. It's www.easyequities.co.za. Now, this is the registration page. If you go into the page and then you click on your top right, you're going to see log in or register. So when you click register, this is what you see. You can see here that you can be part of this platform even if you're not in South Africa, if you're in other countries. You can select your country, select your country of residence, and then select the country which you were born in. So, and then you obviously follow the steps. This is the second screen that you see when you have completed that first step. You want to register as an individual, which you need to be over 18 years old, or you as a parent, you want to register your kid. That's another option that you can do. Or you have a company, you want to invest for your company, you want some money to go to the company. You are investing on behalf of the company. Companies are doing that, guys, and this is the main reason why I started this channel, or started talking about financial education, was because entrepreneurs were not very knowledgeable in a way that they can find other means to feed their business or to get money for their business. They only thought that you get money through sales or maybe investors. They didn't know that you can literally find multiple streams of income that comes back and feed the company. So this is one of the way which you can do that. Now, if you have logged in, this is what you're going to see. You're gonna, assuming that you have already registered, now you are logging in, you put your username there, and then you also put your password. You then log in. Now you are inside. Congratulations if you are logging in for the first time. This is the screen that you are going to see. Now, if you are exploring the screen, you can see here where it says fund to invest. I have 0.01. So this is basically telling you how much money you have to invest at that particular time, not the money that I have in my account. So that's what it means. So anyway, this is Easy Equities ZA. So what does this mean? It means here, if you click here, you're going to find, all stock or all companies that are in South Africa or that are listed in the Johannesburg Stock Exchange. And then the TFSA here, this is a tax-free savings account where you can buy stock and bucket of stock. And then we have here on the third, which is bluish, we have Easy Equities USD. What is that? That one, it's where you want to buy a US stock, and such as your Microsoft, your Amazon, and all of that. You have to click this one, the USD Easy Equities. That's the one you find those. And then the Easy Equities properties, sorry, Easy Properties. This is where you buy a property. This is where you become a shareholder in properties. So basically how it's structured is structured like this, guys. For those that don't follow my videos on TikTok or Instagram, number one, there is a house that is listed in this platform, and then when it's listed, and then they tell you that, okay, maybe this house, it needs $24 million or million rand, and then everyone contributes towards buying that house. Once that house is being purchased, and then maybe it's being sold again to other people, or it's being rented out, you're then gonna get your interest from that property that you are now part of, or you are a shareholder of. And then obviously you have two demos. You want a demo in South Africa, you want to play around with it, they're gonna give you 100,000 rand just for you to play around with that. Remember, it's not your money, it's a demo. It's not your money, but they're just making you comfortable with the platform. And then so as this one, the demo USD, this one is also for USA companies if you want to buy stock from them. So that's basically what it is. Now let's move on. Well, let's go back a little bit. I want to show you something. Here where it says select investment type, you can see that in this platform you can do quite a number of things. You can invest in equities. Equities are like individual stocks, and then ETFs are basket of stock, and then ETFs are sort of like your indexes and all of those. And then cryptocurrencies is the currencies like cryptocurrencies, Bitcoin, your Ethereum, and all of that. So they have like a group of cryptocurrencies that you can buy, and then basket of stock, and then bundles of stock. So it's more or less the same thing, but it's just a different packaging or arrangement, so to say. And then when you come to categories, here they have categorized them in terms of industries. After, when you say all, you will see all companies in this platform, EasyEquities platform. And then when you say top 40 companies in South Africa, and then thrive, companies that are thriving, and then these all are just, your industries, your vehicle and parts industry, banks, your beverages, chemical. And then if you actually scroll in this thing, you're gonna see other uh, 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 industries. And then obviously here now you can see that the companies are starting to show up. Here they are just in an alphabetical order. It doesn't mean that maybe these ones are more important than the others. It's just in an alphabetical order. This one, the first one, you can see that it starts with the number. So obviously every time the number comes first, and then A, B, C, D, F, G. So ABSA is coming as in the first page. And then let's see what is on your top left. When you click on the top left, you're gonna be seeing this dialog box. This is a pop-up where it gives you more option of what this platform has to offer. You can see account overview, if you want to know all the stuff that you have in your company, and then the new listing of companies, new companies, and all of that. Your investment, do you want to invest now, or you want to see new listings or sales? Do you want to sell some of your investments? Do you want to see your recurring investments? Maybe you have bought some shares, and you have allowed the system to always take money every month or every week or so, and then you want to see all those investments that are recurring, or maybe you want to manage them, you want to remove some of the recurring, and you want to buy once off or all of that. So there are so many things, guys, that you can find within this platform. I'm not really going to go through all of them, but you can see. And then under my fund, if you want to deposit funds, you click under deposit. And then there's so many things, guys, that you can do. Easy credit, when if you need a credit, that these guys give you credit, you want to buy stock and all of that, withdrawal, and all of that. Inter-account transfer, you want to transfer from one account to another. Withdrawal, obviously you want to withdraw, manage credit cards, and all of that. You can explore that, but that's basically what you find in this platform, guys. And I like this platform, how they've structured their knowledge, how they've structured all their features. It's very simple and easy to navigate. So let's look at this other platform here. This is where basically you see when you have purchased your shares. This is your profile basically. Did you see where it says your overview account? This is what basically you see. It tells you how you have diversified your account. It tells you everything. So I just used another account here for you guys to see what's inside. Right, and then in the tax-free savings account, you can see what is happening here. Again, you want to see a number of options or stuff that you need to buy. What I like about this particular platform, it gives you the stock and it tells you how you can buy them. Some they are lower risk, some they are higher risk. So it just gives you that privilege for you to choose. Do you want to invest in stocks that are higher risk but higher returns as well, or lower risk but maybe lower returns as well, or you want to be an average investor and all of that? So it is really up to you. So here, this is where you find ETFs basically to invest in, such as these guys. These are ETFs that you can find within this platform. You can find Cetric Top 40, there's so many of them basically. Now, moving on to the Capitec widget, the exciting news that these guys, the EasyEquities, announced was the fact that they have now partnered with Capitec, which was a huge move for them. And congratulations to the EasyEquities team for partnering with such a fast-moving bank, a fast-growing bank. And I think it was a very strategic move for them. It was an amazing move for them. And it has actually put them in the map for just having this app. Remember, guys, Capitec is one of the fastest growing financial institution in South Africa. So if you have partnered with them, you have done a very strategic move. So anyway, talking about the app, now in the Capitec app, you can actually activate uh, 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 the EasyEquities. Now within the platform, you can have EasyEquities and invest through this platform, through the Capitec app. What I like about this, it's easy to buy a stock because you no longer wait, or you no longer have to go out and deposit money from another account and all of that. Everything is connected. You can purchase using your savings account, you can purchase using other accounts, or you can transfer your money from savings account to your EasyEquities account and buy directly from EasyEquities account. I mean, you can do a lot of things, guys. It's so easy. It has just made life so easy for many people. If you want to withdraw, buy stock, or deposit money, it has just made things easier. So if you are using Capitec, I would highly advise you guys to use this app. Now moving on, let's talk about the tax-free savings or investing. Remember, I showed you where do you find the tax-free account. Now let me talk about how this thing entails. All financial institutions, they do have these tax-free savings. If you are in South Africa, you are entitled to this kind of a portfolio. It was established in 2015 to encourage more people to save, because it was seen that people are not saving. So this is, where they are encouraging people to save their money. So how is it structured? It's structured in a way that in a year you can save up to 33,000 rand in the tax-free savings, and then in the lifetime, and until you die, you have an amount of 500,000 that you can save, or that you can put in the tax-free savings. What does this mean? It means that the money that is put in the tax-free savings, it's not going to be taxed by SARS at any given time. They're not going to save or tax this money. It's yours. You'll get it as it is. You may get charges from your bank, but not necessarily directly from SARS. And yeah, guys, it's very important that you also take advantage of this particular service that EasyEquities have in their platform. Now, moving on, how do you deposit amount, or how do you deposit money into this account? It's simple, very simple. There's one thing that I want to highlight in this page, is that you need to use your EasyEquities reference code. Now, this is when you are transferring money from another bank to EasyEquities. That's great. That's how you can actually do it. But if you are doing it from the app, the widget app that I was showing you guys, you don't even need to worry about this part. You can just use the app. But if you are using another bank, this is what you need to do. You can use these accounts. You can see they have ABSA, they have FNB, they have Standard Bank, they have Nedbank, they have Investec, they have Capitec, they have Obidvest Bank. You can choose whichever account that you're comfortable with. Maybe if you want to use your actual bank so that it would be an instant money transfer, you can do that. You can do whatever that you guys want to do. But the most important thing that I've just highlighted is that you need to put your reference number. It's very important. This one that starts with EE. So put your own, don't put mine. Now, another option that you have here is the one that you want to invest using your credit card. You put here how much you want to put, and then obviously you put your credit card number, and then the month when it's expiring, and then when you turn your card around, you're gonna find your CVV number. You put it in there, you obviously put your name, and then you deposit. Then you have deposited the amount. It's very, very simple to do that, guys. It is very simple to deposit the amount, but people, for some reason, they've been asking me, how do I deposit? And this is how you actually do it. Now let's move on. How do you invest, which is the most important part, because we are all here to invest our money and save it and compound it for the future. If you are investing, number one, you need to search for the company that you want to invest in. As you can see here in this slide, I've shown you that you can search the company. You can type in Capitec there, and then it's going to show up like this company here, the four sites that is showing. So you can search whatever that you want to search, and then you click on that particular company that you want to invest in, and then after that, this is the screen that you are going to see. This screen, it is showing you that, okay, now it's giving you more details about that company that you want to invest in. Here it's showing you the graph, how the company has it been performing in terms of the share price and all of that. You can see that it was dropping at some point, it went up, and then here it was going up and down very steady. And I like companies that are going this steady for some reason, because it doesn't put you in a at a higher risk position, because you can see that it's growing steady. So you can see that that's a graph, and then on the right hand side you can see that it's telling you that it's selling at what price. If you are bidding, you can buy it at 26 cent, or buying at ask. So you ask to buy at that price, and then the last price which was listed was 29 cent. Well, I think this is just a penny stock, but anyway, this is what you find. And then if you have invested your money, you're gonna see it here where it says available fund to invest. And then here on top, this is where you can add this company. If you don't want to buy shares now from this company, but you want to put it in your watch list, you want to monitor this company, you want to see how it's going to perform, in the coming months or coming years and all of that, you can click this, and then it's going to notify you every time there are updates or stuff that are happening in this company. And guys, when you're investing in shares, another thing that you need to look at is this graph. You see where it says zoom level. It's very important. You need to click. This is just 1 month. This is how it was performing. You need to click 3 months. You need to click 6 months. You need to click 1 year, and the maximum the entire time when it was performing. It's very important because it's going to allow you to see how this company has been performing. The reason why I'm spending so much time in this platform or this part is because many people think investing is gambling. It's not gambling, guys. It's a calculated move. This is investing, and you're investing your real money. So whatever that you do, it has to be calculated. So this platform, it gives you a little bit of information about this company, and then this next page, which is this one, it gives you a bit more about the company. As you can see here, if you click Yahoo Finance, it's going to give you all the information that you need about this company, how it has been performing and all of that. And then in Business Live, you're going to know how they've been performing and all of that, the fluctuation, and how the behavior of the company has it been. And then what I like is Easy Equity team, they have their own research that they do, the due diligence about this company. They look at everything that the company is doing, and then they give you a feedback that, boom, guys, this is what we have found about this company. Anyway, I've covered this part, that this is where you'll find the amount that you have to invest. Obviously here you can't invest anything because it's 1 cent. You will have money, or you will need to have money here to start investing. And then this is where you enter the amount that you want to invest. Don't worry about shares. It automatically calculates the shares for you. You don't have to put the shares. You just put the money and then it automatically put the shares for you. That's the simplest way to do it. And then here, if you want to recur this money, maybe you want to put 200 rand every month, it's going to do that. It's going to put 200 rand every month. Or you want to put just 100 rand, and then you don't want to buy more shares from these guys, you can do that as well. So that's all about EasyEquities, guys. I hope you have learned a lot. If you need any information with regards to investments, if you need information about entrepreneurship, you can book me, or you can talk to my team. You can book me on a one-on-one session and I will help you with everything that you need to know about investments. So today I was just reviewing this platform called EasyEquities. I hope you understood how it goes and all of that. Obviously, you can check some of my videos that I've done on Instagram and TikTok, even here on YouTube. So explore all of this information that I've given you. You can even double check this information with other videos that are here on YouTube from EasyEquities and other people. You can find that this information that I've shared is indeed credible and it's exactly as it is. So guys, please follow me in all my social media platforms and please subscribe to this YouTube channel so that it motivates me to keep on going. If you have stayed up until this far, thank you so much for watching. Have a great evening or have a great day. Bye.